Welcome to another episode of Discover St. Cloud, Florida. I'm Krista McCary, and I'm here with your host,
Janine Corcoran, broker for Corcoran Connect, a real estate company.
And we have a really cool business spotlight today.
Yes.
Who did we talk to this week?
So we spoke, I should say I spoke with John Madden. Yes, that's the famous John Madden, the second famous John Madden. It's also Kristen's brother.
Almost said sister.
I almost said sister. Well, he is in the bridal party.
Yep, he is.
The bride side. And so anyway, so John Madden is my son, Kristen's brother. And well, you don't want to say too much, right?
No, but so just to give you an idea, he's a former professional baseball player, right? Pitcher. Mm-hmm. You'll hear all about his story, but he does a lot of. Funny enough, John joined YouTube in like 2007 or 2008. I don't even know. Like, it wasn't even really a thing. He was, I think, the first or second baseball instructional channel on YouTube, and forever he was like number one, which was really cool.
Yeah.
So, and another funny story is Q and I, when we first started doing video production, John, finally got himself off filming on selfie mode, and we would go out and film with him. But he's actually one of the reasons that we created our content creators packages, where you film a ton of content in one day, but you change outfits or you change backgrounds or whatever, and then it gives you time, to roll out content over time. Yeah. But it was just easier to mass produce the content and roll it out over time than having to try and schedule fresh filming every. So anyway, so that was cool. But anyway, so you'll hear lots about John and his e-commerce. If you're into baseball, if you have little leaguers, right?
Yes. I mean, so many. It's funny. Like when I see kids that are playing, they'll mention something about Yugo Pro Baseball, and of course, having a different name. Everyone in our family has a different name.
Yeah, everyone. We all do. Nobody has the same last name anymore.
Anyhow, it's funny just to see. It's like, he's your son? I was like, yeah, I gave birth to that man.
Yeah, exactly.
A giant man.
But they're located in St. Cloud, and so it's a great local business. And he's been, doing the baseball thing in St. Cloud for a really long time.
Yeah, part of the Little League. But let's go ahead and watch it, and you'll find out more.
Sounds good.
So we're here today with John Madden from Yugo Pro Baseball. Hey, John.
Hello.
And for those of you who don't know, we are related. This is my son. And so, John, tell us how you got started in your business.
Well, I was played baseball for a long time. Went to Auburn University, got drafted by the San Diego Padres, and then traded to the New York Mets. And I started a baseball business, and I started training kids here locally, and that kind of evolved into me selling training equipment online. So that's what I do now.
Oh, okay. And what's the website?
YugoProBaseball.com.
And are you on Instagram and Facebook, or?
Instagram, Facebook, really big on YouTube, and just started a TikTok.
What?
Yep.
Wow, TikTok. Well, you're young. I mean, that's good. I'm glad you're on TikTok. So tell me, how long have you owned your business?
I started training guys probably in 2009, maybe, and then the business has evolved over the years. So, but I began selling products online a few years ago, and that's what I mainly do now.
Interesting. And so for those people who don't know who is John Madden, who is John Madden?
Former baseball player, now business owner, and local here to St. Cloud, Florida. Not born and raised, but raised pretty much in Poinciana, and then out here since 1987. We've been in Central Florida.
That's right. And so you were born in Osceola County, living in St. Cloud now for quite a while, and family?
My mom, my sister. I have a 6-year-old son, a wife.
Okay, good. What's your top? Oh, this is actually a good one for you. What's your top selling product or item?
So I sell these really cool mini wiffle ball pitching machines. They shoot out mini wiffle balls. You can catch them with these little web gloves that I have, or you can hit them with a skinny barrel bat. Really great for young players who want to work on their hand-eye coordination. Even pro guys. We got MLB guys that use them. So really cool, fun, safe, effective training tool.
Interesting. So talking about St. Cloud, what would you tell someone to go see if they've never been to St. Cloud? If you're coming to St. Cloud, you must go here, whether it's a restaurant, a place to visit, or whatnot.
Yeah, I would say definitely check out the lakes, because we have chain of lakes, and This lake right here behind us is actually connected to 6 other lakes. So if you like fishing, you like boating, you like hanging out, we have a sandbar, a couple rope swings, really, really fun. There are alligators here,
Yes.
but we swim with them, not with them, but we swim in the lakes, and we keep our eyes out for them, but definitely check out the lakes for sure. They're fun.
That's really good. And our lake, your lake here, Center Lake, is a little high, right?
Yeah, a little high right now from the Hurricane Ian, but our neighbor's yard is underwater right now, but it's we didn't get too much damage, so we're lucky.
So you're involved in locally in St. Cloud with the Little League. Is it Little League?
Yep.
Okay. And so you're coaching?
Yeah, coaching my son's team. He played a few seasons of T-ball, and now he's in coach pitch, so they're 6 to 8 years old, and having fun doing that. And that's the only guys I train now. I used to train guys privately, but now it's just my son and his friends.
And so where do they play, the St. Cloud?
St. Cloud Little League, which is off 17th Street, I believe, in St. Cloud.
Yeah. So John, how did you get started? Because I know you have a huge presence on YouTube for a long time, and you can go into your baseball background and all that. But tell us how you got started.
Yeah, well, I had a BlackBerry. Remember the BlackBerry phones?
Yep.
And you could scroll on it, and you could get your emails. And I was like mind blown that you can get email on your phone. And I kind of saw where the internet was going. I saw a commercial. I was still living with you at the time, and it was a GoDaddy commercial for during the Super Bowl. I was like, what the heck is GoDaddy? So I looked, and it was about websites and buying domains. Went on there, bought a domain, and started researching about how to build a website, how to build an online presence. Was one of the first baseball guys on YouTube. Built that up. I've got over 260,000 subscribers now. And it's been a real asset to my business, the social media side. Started playing T-ball when we moved here, and I guess 1987. And you said I wasn't allowed to quit, so I never quit. And I was good enough to get a college scholarship, played at Auburn University, and then got drafted by the San Diego Padres, traded to the New York Mets, and had a lot of fun, learned a lot of stuff through that. But when I got done, I wanted to share my knowledge and experience with some of the younger players, some of the amateur players. So I started training guys here locally. A lot of those guys now that I started training with were like 9 or 10 years old at the time. They're all playing college baseball right now, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't do any training here locally anymore, but I coach my son's team. He's only 6 years old here in town, St. Cloud Little League.
That's good. Good stuff.
That was a great little interview there.
Can I just say something? I was deathly afraid of falling in the lake. Because remember when we started, we were standing on the ledge and I kept saying, I talk with my hands, I move too much, I'm going to step back, laugh or something, and I'm going to fall in that lake. I was really paranoid about that.
I know. It was really funny. I kind of if you guys weren't wearing the microphones, I kind of wanted KJ to come and push you in or something.
Thanks.
Just to make it,
I would,
on video.
Only because we had the next appointment right after. I don't care about falling
Right.
in a lake. I did try to tell KJ about how high that lake was from the hurricanes and that he needed
Right.
to be careful of being by the side because of
Right.
the gators. I don't know.
Right.
He's little.
Right.
He looks like lunch.
Right. Exactly. You never
So.
know. But anyway, so you can check out You Go Pro Baseball. He's got a great YouTube channel with tons of instructional
Yep.
videos. Check that out on YouTube, You Go Pro Baseball. You can shop his website, yougoprobaseball.com. He has tons of baseball related products. It's funny. He was here one day and he got a call and John actually answers all of his sales calls personally. Did you know that?
Well, he doesn't answer his personal calls. So.
Not for us. He'll answer
I was
everybody
gonna say,
else's.
so it's good to know.
Just call from a different number, but he answers his sales calls personally. And one of the products somebody actually found on his website, they wanted to use for a dog. It's like a little ramp.
Oh.
And I was like, what a great idea. It's
What's
a
a
little
ramp
dog
for?
with
What is a ramp
So
for?
the ramp, so there's two different things. I think they were getting the portable pitching mound. Which, folds out and it's like a slanted mound. And so it would help the dog walk up. And they also have these little mini ramps and they're really for catchers to train catching. And I guess it was just the right dimensions and height that this woman needed for her dog. But he said he actually sells it quite a lot to people with dogs. So
Oh, that's weird.
I'm like, it's a baseball product, but hey, that's okay.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of good products on there. A lot.
All right. So thanks so much for joining us this week. You can always find us on
YouTube, all social media.
Yep. Anywhere you get your favorite podcasts. You can also give us a call.
Yeah, 1-844 St. Cloud. And that's
ST.
Oh yeah, I always do that. Yeah, 1-844 St. Cloud, and also at
DiscoverSt.Cloud@gmail.com.
oh my gosh,
It's a Monday, guys.
it's
Sorry.
Monday. Ugh.
Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you in the next episode.